Welcome to another Stretford End preview to a Premier League game, this time at Goodison Park against a struggling Everton. And of course, we are here at the Stretford End with me, your host, Sashin Johnson. But let's get right into it with the preview. I don't know what to expect with regards to this game. Everton have always been a bogey team for us. We have lost at Goodison before in recent times. We have won them at Goodison Park in recent times. But what can we expect against a Frank Lampard Everton's team that definitely has been struggling? What can we expect from a team that lost to Burnley last night? What can we expect to have come up against us, against a team that needs to win? They're going to attack us. They're going to run at us. They are going to fight. And if we, with the weak mentality players that we have, do not turn up, we could lose this game. It's obvious. I'm not going to beat around the bush. We know exactly what type of players we have at the team in this current moment in time. We know exactly their weak mentalities, their piss poor, inconsistent levels of performance, the way they just give up in games, the way they just don't run enough, the way they show that they are not interested or couldn't be bothered to try and perform and go and win, not just for the fans, but for themselves, for their self-pride. It's difficult. I don't know how to call this game. Of course, I want us to win. I mean, I'm always going to believe that Manchester United will win, but I don't know what to expect in this game. I don't know how these players are going to approach this game. I would believe and hope that they're going to approach this game with great urgency, with great, importance and wanting to win it and wanting to show themselves and to market themselves. Those players that want to leave the club, definitely they want to show what they can offer other teams when their contracts expire with the likes of Lingard and Pogba, etc. And those that are leaving the club, whether they are going to be sold or whatever, they would want to, and I believe would want to show themselves to the world so that they can get good offers in the summer. Of course, there are those also that would want to perform for Erik ten Hag. After hearing the news that he's going to be appointed the next Manchester United manager, if you haven't seen those two videos, definitely go and watch the done deal video of Ten Hag, and of course also the latest news that have come out surrounding his appointment and his potential and future appointment. Definitely go and watch those videos and leave a like on those videos as well. It definitely does help the channel. It's crazy to think that these players, can decide when they want to play and when they want to turn up. But let's hope that they turn up against an Everton team who will definitely come at us like a house on fire, because they have everything to play for. They want Premier League status for next season. They want to basically win one over Manchester United. They want to do that. Goodison Park is going to be rocking. Their fans are going to be up for it because they believe that they can win us. They definitely would want to win us, and their players will definitely be up for it. It's going to depend on us once again, how our players decide to turn up, how our players decide to be. It's going to be absolutely crazy and absolutely a good game, a good watch. But if we are on it, we can wipe the floor with them. Everton are bad defensively. We can win the game if our players decide to turn up, if our players decide to perform. That's all it depends upon. But you know what? I've said it in the previous post reaction. End the season. Play the youngsters. Play a Hannibal Mabry. Play a Alejandro Garnacho from the under 23s. Play Shola Shoretire. Play these youngsters. Play Anthony Elanga, which is definitely in my starting 11, which I will speak about in a few moments' time. But I do believe that the youngsters can come in and they can come and play till the end of the season. They will put in a performance. They will listen to Ragnick. They will go out there and try and win the game. They will go out there and try and play to the best of their ability because they know it is an opportunity. They know it is a privilege to wear the Manchester United jersey and to play for Manchester United. So I would not be surprised if Ragnick drops in a few more players for this Everton game. I wouldn't be surprised if he makes changes to his team as well, because I would believe that these players are going to want to perform so that they know, and they do believe that Erik ten Hag is probably watching them and probably watching their performances. So they would want to win. They would want to go and play hard. They would want to perform well so that their places can be secured for when the new manager comes in. That the new manager will know exactly what to get out of them and where the manager can improve on. It is crucial. It's absolutely crucial that we get the win against Everton. It is for the top four. It is mathematically still possible for us. Arsenal losing to Crystal Palace, yes, fantastic, but we need to focus on our performances, focus on what we need to do so that we can go out and win the game. We need to win the game. 3 points is crucial, but I wouldn't be surprised if we draw. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose. We know for a fact that we are not sure what to expect with this Manchester United team. So we definitely have to wait and see exactly what is going to happen. But I do believe that we can win. Of course, the starting 11 that I want to give you guys is quite simple. De Gea in goal. I definitely want to see Lindelof and Varane. I do not want to see Maguire starting, but he probably will start because he's captain. But for me personally, I want Lindelof and Varane to start. If Shaw is fit, we'll definitely hear tomorrow in the press conference if Shaw is fit to play in this game. But I definitely would want to see Luke Shaw starting. I definitely want to see Diogo Dalot starting at right back as well. He has been in better form than Wan-Bissaka this season, so that would be my back five. De Gea, Lindelof, Varane, Shaw, and Dalot in midfield. Now this is where it gets tricky. I'm going to go with Fred and McTominay, and the reason why I'm doing this is because this is the type of game that McTominay would enjoy, because the Everton players will go in hard. The Everton players will try and defend. They will try and tackle, and McTominay will probably be up for it in terms of hard tackling, tough English fighting type of a game. But of course, we know that Doucouré and Allen, has outplayed Fred and McTominay at Old Trafford. But I do want Fred and McTominay to be starting, for a bit of defensive structure, which I do believe Rangnick will be playing. And of course, Bruno playing in the 10. Ronaldo is back in training, so he will start in front ahead of Bruno. And of course, Elanga and Sancho being on the left and right respectively, or the two of them switching wings. So from back to front, David De Gea, Lindelof, Varane, Shaw, Diogo Dalot, Fred and McTominay, Bruno in the 10, and of course Elanga, Ronaldo, and Sancho up front. And those are the players that I want to see starting for the Everton game. And these players are capable to go out there and to go and win the game. It is all about the mentality. It's all about the mindset. It's all about how these players approach the game and how they perform in the game, what their mentalities are in terms of, going out there to win the game, to play hard, to fight hard, to run, to close down, to press, to ensure that we put, Everton at a disadvantage, to make them uncomfortable in their own home ground, turn their fans against them, and use that as an advantage to us to go out there and win the game. Quite simple. There's not much to say in this preview to the game. I just want us to win. No matter how we do that, it will come down to how the players decide to perform on the day. And if these players are going to listen to Rangnick, we'll have to wait and see. But definitely let me know in the comments what you guys think of the Stretford End and my starting 11. Definitely drop your own comments there of what you think the team will definitely be doing against Everton at Goodison Park on Saturday. We'll definitely be hearing from Rangnick in the press conference tomorrow, and I will give you a reaction here on the Stretford End tomorrow as well. Thank you guys for joining me here on the Stretford End for your preview for the Premier League game against Everton on Saturday. That has been me, Sasson Johnson, your host on the Stretford End. Till we speak again soon, goodbye Red Devils.